morning, sports investors. You're listening to the Sports Advisors, the nation's #1 sports investment firm. I'm your host, three-time Las Vegas handicapping championship. I'm Jerry Hendel. I'm joined in the studio by Bobby Edwards. Bobby is our underdog king and Big East specialist. Bobby had some nice winners, such as California last Saturday, +7 over Stanford. We bet him on the money line, +263, and he had a couple of nice underdogs as well. He had also Wake Forest +14 over North Carolina. They only lost by 4, and then Boston College +15.5 over Virginia. They only lost by 1. So Bobby is on fire with his underdogs. And we're going to hear from Bobby in a little bit. But before we get to the show, I want all listeners to pick up the phone and give us a call. Right now, I have 3 free winners for today. All callers are going to get absolutely free. The winner of the Titans-Chiefs today, Louisville, Clemson in college hoops, and the Notre Dame Syracuse game today. That's 3-0, absolutely free. Even the call is free. Call us right now at 1-888-484-4626. That's 1-888-484-G-MAN. That's 1-888-484-4626. That's the number. Give us a call right now. You're going to get absolutely free. The winner of the Titans-Chiefs in the NFL playoffs, Louisville, Clemson, and Notre Dame Syracuse. For tomorrow, you're going to get the winner of the Bills-Jaguars, the over-under in that game. So you're going to get our 2-team parlay of the year in the NFL. All you got to do is call 888-484-4626. That's 1-888-484-G-MAN. And you're going to get 5 big winners. 3 today and our 2-team parlay tomorrow. Folks, it is January 6th. The NFL playoffs are here, and it's time to start making some money. Don't sit on your hands. It's time to call. You hear everybody else making money. It's time for you to get yours. Give us a call. We're going to have a couple of great specials. $399 gets you a month of basketball. 1 month of basketball for $399. The rest of the football season is free with that. All the playoffs up until including the Super Bowl. $399 for a month. And also the bankroll games. If you want to get on the $80,000 bankroll games, when you call in, just use code 777, and the girls will get you through to me, Bobby, or Tony. If you want the $80,000 bankroll games, use code 777 when you call, and we'll get you on the $80,000 bankroll games. If you don't know what that is, we'll explain that in a little bit. Hey, Bobby, welcome to the show. Nice 3 underdogs last week. One of them outright. You're just rocking and rolling on these dogs.
That's right, my friend. I mean, Happy New Year to everybody. This is going to be a big year, bigger than ever. You and I have been doing this for a long time, Jerry, and this time of the year, getting out of the gate fast is very important for everybody. Not only us. I mean, we've been doing this for a long time. For our newer players, the people that are going to come on board today, this is a very important time of the year. In any investing, you have to get out of the gate fast, and we're going to get out of the gate smoking, all right? Today's going to be a big day. College hoops, pro hoops. We got some nice football left, so everybody loves football this time of the year. It's going to be a big month. You got playoffs, wild card games. You got a lot of action. So those of you out there that have been listening to the show, you just listened to us for the last, 20 weeks? Since early September. All right, don't be that last person to pull the trigger. Now is the time to make money on sports betting. This stuff is going legal all over the country. So it's just a matter of time before it's legalized all over. And by that, I mean you'll be able to bet, walk into a local casino. East of the Mississippi, you go to Atlantic City. West of the Mississippi, you go to Vegas. So there's going to be ways that you can do this. If you haven't figured it out already, you could go online. There's plenty of places that you can bet these games and sleep at night knowing that you're making money, you're doing it the right way, and you're betting with somebody that's been doing this for a long time. I mean, Jerry, you and I combined have been doing this for over,
75 years, I think. I've been in the business since 1984, and you got in about 88. So you're talking about 75 years right between the both of us.
You do the math for me. I can't even figure it out, but it's been a long time. So if you're interested in making money, you don't know how to make extra money, and we're not saying quit your day job. This isn't about quitting your day job. This is about working your tail off, doing whatever you're doing, all right? And then when it comes nighttime at 5 o'clock.
By the way, that's 65 years.
There you go.
65 years.
65 years of experience. That's a lot of experience picking these games. Now, again, it's not winning every game. Nobody wins every game. All right. But there's a lot of ways to beat the system. There's a lot of ways to pick these games and make money. And that's what we're here to do for you. Teach you how to sports bet the right way. How can you bet if you live in Kansas City? How can you bet if you live in Sacramento? Listen, there's hundreds of online services that you can go to. These places all started out as websites where you can bet poker, you can bet horses, you can do whatever you want. All right. And you can bet sports.
Now you can bet everything.
In making money,
and poker.
You can bet everything. and poker. I mean, that's how it started, Jerry. You started it. You started betting, betting online, betting poker. And
yeah,
I'm like,
poker back in the day.
Jerry, let me ask you something. While you're betting poker, I see lines on the football and the basketball games. All right, how do we do that? So we figured it out. You were good at picking, football. I was good at picking basketball. Tony was great at picking baseball. So combined, we figured out a way to beat the casinos, win more than we lose, and share that knowledge with the public. So everybody who comes on board, be open-minded. It's not get rich quick by any means, but there are ways of making money on these games today and tomorrow and throughout the week that you could do it the right way. So you got to pick up the phone, all right, and call us 888-484-4626. We're going to be pumping that number out throughout the show, 888-484-4626. That's the phone number. That's where you call. Somebody's going to pick up the phone. They're going to take your name and number. Somebody's going to call you back, and they're going to explain a system that's best for you. All right, if you have good money, $80,000 bankroll games are our best picks. Okay, if you have hundreds, then you come on board and you do our $3.99 special, which is getting us what, Jerry? That's getting us 30 days of basketball. I mean,
last weekend we were 7-3 in our regular picks. We had Virginia Commonwealth Saturday. They won by 13. They were laying 11. Boston College plus 15.5. They lose by 1. We lost the Texas A&M bowl game. We won Gonzaga. They were laying 23. They won by 50. UTEP minus 10, won by 20. And then Sunday we had the Bills winner, Patriots winner, Redskins loser, and we lost the Baltimore game. So I think we hit 7 out of 10 for the weekend.
Right. So plenty of ways of making money.
Just on the regular
and
picks.
That's the most important thing. Right. The most important thing is making the call. You've listened to the show. We've done everything that we're telling people to do. Nothing is changing other than you picking up the phone, and you know who you are. I don't know how many times you got to hear us, sing this tune. You got to get on board. You got to give it a shot. That's what it's all about. Take a shot. Take a risk. People that make big money in this world, Jerry, you and I know they're risk takers. Okay.
And I'm going to have somebody. I'm going to have somebody on the phone at the end of the show. Maria from out in the California area. She's the new Stephanie now, and everybody knows Stephanie from Cincinnati. She's the one that turned 5,000 into millions, and she's out in Vegas betting 100,000 a game. Now we got Marie from out west. She started with $5,000 last weekend and turned it into 40,000, and she's on her way. She wants to be the next Stephanie, and I'm going to oblige her. So she's going to be on the show later on to tell her experience. Now, Bobby, talk about Stephanie having no experience with this. This girl, I had to stay on the phone when she was betting the games because she didn't even know how to do it. She didn't even know how to do anything. So talk about being green. And she says, listen, I may know nothing about betting sports. All I know is I had $5,000 on Friday, and on Tuesday I had $40,000. So she says, that's all I care about. I don't have to understand it. I just want to make money. She's going to be on at the end of the show, so we'll have to excuse her if she's a little green, but she's a little way green behind the gills, but she's going to be the next Stephanie. That we're going to make her into the next big person that makes a lot of money, because people that know nothing about sports end up making the most amount of money because they tend to listen more, Bob?
Right. No, that's the most important thing. I mean, everybody who's done this to the T, and again, not everybody that comes on board does it to the T. Sometimes it's our fault, but for the most part, if you just listen to us, it's not rocket science. We tell you who to bet. There's places that you can bet the games. All right. And again, we want to make sure that you get everything down. What team are we betting? Are they minus? Are they plus? How much am I putting on the game? How do I get the game in? Again, it's not rocket science. You could figure it out. And we're going to make sure that you get everything correct. And then it's just up to the teams to do what they're supposed to do, and that's cover the spread. 888-484-4626 is the magic number to call us, all right? And we're here Monday through Sunday. So if you don't get a hold of us today, make sure you get a hold of us tomorrow or Monday or whatever the day may be, all right? We're here all the time, every day, all right? We will make sure that you get hooked up with us. 888-484-4626 is the number. Make sure you call us, and we'll walk you through the process. Again, it's not difficult, but maybe you need somebody to help you navigate the words and the point spreads and all that crazy stuff. We will do that for you. We will slow it down. We're New Yorkers. Everything we're doing is 100 miles an hour. 888-484-4626.
And also, the playoffs are here, Bobby. And last year in the playoffs, on bankroll games, we had 3 of them. I mean, I'm just talking bankroll games. We were 3-0 on bankroll games last year in the playoffs, and we were 7-2 on the regular picks in the playoffs. So the playoffs we do very well on an average of 80%, that is. So we really take it to the next level when the playoffs come. So this is the time of the year. A lot of people are thinking, well, the season's over. Why would I call them now? Folks, college basketball is here until the end of March. That is the next big thing. As a matter of fact, we make more money in basketball than we make in football for our customers for one reason. Basketball is every night of the week. So in football, what's on Saturday and Sunday, now you got it 7 nights a week, Bobby. So you times it by 7.
Yeah, no, and we always talk about, Jerry, how are we making the most money? Listen, everybody loves football. My mother bets football, okay? But we're talking about the length of the season. Basketball goes from the end of October, NBA, all the way to the middle of June. Do the math. That's a lot of action.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of ways to make money in basketball. Some of the biggest scandals have been in basketball.
7 months of basketball.
So if you want to make money, basketball is the way to go. And again, it's 7 nights a week. We're not going to be calling you in, morning, noon, and night to get on games. You call us once a day.
5 minutes.
Except on Saturdays and Sundays. There's a lot of action on Saturdays and Sundays. That's not going to change. But as far as the amount of games, all right, there's plenty of opportunity, and that's the key word, Jerry. It's opportunity to make money. Betting on sports, it's basketball because of the length of the season. I don't care if you like it or you don't like it. If you like money, the way to make money is basketball. There's plenty of action, Monday through Sunday, lots of games. On any given night, there's 30 or 40 games. So take advantage of the basketball season and make all this money now. So when football comes next year, guess what? You've already built up a great bankroll, all right, and you're making money in hoops. And then when football starts in August, we're going to be betting a lot of football. We know that. So we bet preseason football. We bet regular season football. We bet it all. But you're not going to know how to do this unless you speak to one of us. 888-484-4626. That's the number to call. We get you in on the hoops. There's plenty of football right now. You got a month of great football. There's nothing better than betting football in January. So pick up the phone and let's start making money. Football is always going to be king, but basketball is a great way to make money, and we'll show you how to do it all.
And I'm going to explain the $80,000 bankroll games real quick because a lot of people are listening to us for the first time, and if you've been listening to us forever, you know what they are already. But you're going to have to listen to it again. The $80,000 bankroll games is the program that everybody should strive to be on. You may not have enough money to play these games right now, but then you should get on the regular picks and build up money. A lot of people started off buying the $3.99 special, building up some money, and then going to the bankroll games. But the ultimate goal is to get on the bankroll games. And the reason we call them the $80,000 bankroll games is because initially when we came up with the program back in the 90s, you had to have $10,000 to get started. If you didn't have $10,000, you didn't get them. All right, because these games cost us a lot of money, and they're information games. They're not anything that's guessed on or handicapped. And what you would do is you would take $10,000 and turn it into $80,000 on 3 games. And here's how you do it. You start your account with $10,000. You bet $10,000 on the first game. After that game wins, your account's got $20 in it. The next game, you bet $20 on it, turn it into $40. Next game, you turn $40 into $80. So it's simple. You're doubling your money 3 times. Now, the reason that you don't do a 3-team parlay is because a 3-team parlay, you have to give all 3 games up front anyway. You can't bet the games as they come along. So you got to put all 3 games in at once. That's number one bad reason. And the other bad reason for doing it is on a $10,000 3-team parlay, it pays $50,000 plus your 10 back, which is $60. But if you do a $10,000 bankroll, 3 games, you turn 10 into 20, 20 into 40, 40 into 80. You're making $80,000 instead of 60. So you're making it a little bit of extra money. But last weekend, you would have had $10,000 on Wake Forest plus 14. They lost by 4 points, so they covered the spread. They were never losing that game. They were always covering. So now you've turned 10 into 20 on Wake Forest. Saturday night, Wisconsin, minus 6.5 over Miami in the bowl games. Turned 20 into 40 on that game. And then on Sunday, the Lions minus 7 over the Packers, an easy winner. 40 turns into 80,000. So in one day, you made turn 10,000 into 80,000. So if you want to do that this weekend, if you only have 1,000 to start with, I'll turn 1,000 into 8,000 this weekend. Use code 777 when you call us. But you could start with 1,000, 2,500 will turn into 20,000. 10,000 turns into 80, and if you have more than 10,000, it'll turn into whatever. Just figure you'll make 8 times your money this weekend, and I'm guaranteeing all 3 games, or I work the rest of the season free. So if you come on board for the bankroll games and I don't win all 3 games, I'll work the rest of the season free because I didn't win the 3 games. So I'm putting my service on the line as well. And, Bobby, you know I don't give a ham sandwich away for free, so...
no, that's a lot of service, all right? So,
yeah.
Obviously, we're very confident. And for people that are listening to the show, all right, the $80,000 bankroll games are not just Jerry's picks or my picks or Tony's picks. It's a combination. All right. So, again, we'll explain it to you when you call us up, but you're getting, you got 3 excellent handicappers plus probably a half a dozen other that are all agreeing on one big game.
Yep.
Okay. So that's the most important thing. It's not my favorite game. I'm not betting this game because I went to this school. Jerry's not betting Notre Dame because his whole family went there. It's a combination of what we all like, and we're all zeroing in on this particular game with the spread. So it has to do with how this team has done the last time they met, how they do on a Saturday afternoon when they play at 3 o'clock. There's a lot of variables. So if you understand where we're coming from, great. If not, we will explain it to you. We're not going to have you risk $10, $15, $20,000 on a game if we don't know all the X's and O's that go into this particular game. So it's important that you understand our daily picks, just my pick. So on a Tuesday, when you call up and you come on board for $3.99, you're getting the game that I like the most on a Tuesday night. But tonight, whenever the first game starts, all right, you're getting not only what I like, but you're getting what Jerry likes, what Tony likes, and 4 or 5 other professional handicappers. We are all agreeing on that one big game. All right. So, I always use the analogy. Try to get 4 or 5 of your friends to agree on what's a great movie to go see. I guarantee you'll have 4 or 5 different opinions. All right. So if you're interested in making big money, that's the route to go because, people that come on board with us, they know the difference between 6 guys agreeing on one game and Jerry's favorite game. And let me tell you, Jerry's favorite game, they're hitting 65%. So if you like that number, and anybody who's gambling knows 65% is damn good.
Well, free picks hitting 66%.
Yeah. So, you want to spend nothing. All right, great. We got the free games today. But listen, the people that are coming on board, all right, they know that they want to get better than what's out there for free. All right, that's just common sense. If you got to spend a little bit of money to make a lot, you don't have to be Charles Schwab to figure that one out. 888-484-4626 is the number. Spend a little, make a lot, spend a lot, make a ton. 888-484-4626.
All right, we're going to take a break, but before we do, I want all listeners to pick up the phone and give us a call right now. I have 3 free games for today. Today you're going to get the winner of the Titans-Chiefs in the NFL, Louisville-Clemson, and Notre Dame-Syracuse, 2 college hoop games. For tomorrow, you're going to get the Bills-Jaguars, plus the over-under. You're going to get our 2-team NFL parlay for free as well. That's 5-0 free just for calling. And the number again is 1-888-484-G-MAN. That's 1-888-484-4626. 1-888-484-G-MAN is the number. Give us a call right now for 5 free winners today and tomorrow. Also, you can get my guaranteed pick on the web. Go to www.jerrywins.com. While you're there, you could listen to this radio show in its entirety. It's up right now. If you missed any part of it, go to the website and listen to it, jerrywins.com. And while you're there, you can get my guaranteed pick. The game is guaranteed to your money back, www.jerrywins.com. You're listening to the Sports Advisors, and we'll be right back. I'm World Handicapping Champion Jerry Hendel, and folks, I have a game that won't lose today. So what I want you to do is this. I have my 2-team parlay of the year going off today. I want you to pick up the phone, give us a call, 1-888-484-G-MAN. That's 1-888-484-4626, 1-888-484-G-MAN. I will give you my 2-team parlay absolutely free, 1-888-484-G-MAN.
Hello, this is Bobby Edwards getting back to you from the Sports Advisors. We have been on fire since week 1, and I want everybody to pick up the phone and call us. I have a big underdog that's going to happen tonight. It's going to be one of my best underdogs of the year. You're going to pick up the phone and call us at 888-484-4626. That's 888-484-4626. My underdogs right now are hitting 65%. If you're out there and you're losing on your own, all you need to do again is pick up the phone. I'll have a big underdog tonight, and I can tell you right now, this is an underdog that's going to win outright. Pick up the phone and call us, 888-484-4626. But make sure you do yourselves a favor. If you're gambling on your own and you're not making any money, pick up the phone, 888-484-4626. I have a huge underdog that I'm looking at tonight that's picks going to win outright. 888-484-4626.
Many have tried, but only one has ever accomplished it. And that was winning the Las Vegas Sporting News Handicapping Challenge 3 times. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Here's Jerry Handel of the Sports Advisors. Call him for a free selection on today's action. Call him for a free selection right now to prove how strong his information is. Call him at 1-800-484-4626. 1-800-484-4626. Jerry Handel. The only one.
I'm Jerry Handel of the Sports Advisors. I want all your listeners to check out our new and improved website. Go to jerrywins.com. That's JERRYWINS.com. jerrywins.com. Each and every day we put up a free pick. Also, you got picks from the top handicappers in the country. Jerry Handel, Bobby Edwards, Joe Madrano, and Sal Josephs. Go to jerrywins.com. Get a free pick every day. jerrywins.com. And we're back. You're listening to the Sports Advisors, the nation's #1 sports investment firm. In case you just joined us, I'm your host, 3-time Las Vegas Sporting News handicapping champion. I'm Jerry Handel. I'm joined in the studio by Bobby Edwards. Bobby's our underdog king and Big East specialist. Bobby's on fire, bringing such winners last weekend as California, +7 over Stanford. We had them on the money line, +263. A 7-point underdog, win the game outright, 77-74. He also had regular picks on Virginia. Boston College, +15.5 over Virginia. Boston College lost by 1 point. And we also had Wake Forest, I said, +14 over North Carolina. They only lost by a few points. They covered. So Bobby has been absolutely on fire on his underdogs. And we're going to hear from Bobby in a little while. But before we get to the show, I want all listeners to pick up the phone and give us a call. Right now, I have 3 free winners for today. The NFL playoffs are here, and I'm going to give everybody that calls free the winner of the Titans-Chiefs today, +2 college basketball games. You're also going to also get Louisville-Clemson and Notre Dame-Syracuse in college b-ball. So you're going to get 3 free winners for today, and then you're going to get my 2-team NFL parlay for tomorrow, the Bills-Jaguars plus the over-under. So today you're going to get 3 free winners. Tomorrow you got a 2-team parlay, absolutely free, 5-0. Just give us a call, 1-888-484-G-MAN. That's 1-888-484-4626. That's 1-888-484-G-MAN. 3 free winners today, including the Titans-Chiefs game and the NFL parlay tomorrow, Bills-Jaguars plus the over and under. Absolutely free just for calling. 888-484-4626. Now, if you want to listen to the show in its entirety and you're just joining us now or you got to leave to go somewhere and you can't keep the radio on, the show is posted right now on our website. Go to www.jerrywins.com. www.jerrywins.com. You could listen to the show in its entirety. And while you're there, you can get my 2-team guaranteed. You can get my guaranteed pick. $99 for my guaranteed pick. If it don't win, you get your money back. www.jerrywins.com. We also got a couple of great specials right now. A month of basketball is $399. And if you buy a month of basketball today, you're going to get the rest of the NFL season for free, up to and including the Super Bowl. So for $399, you're going to get basically a month of college basketball, a month of pro basketball, and the rest of the football. Just tell a girl you want the $399 special. We'll hook you up with that. And last weekend, the regular picks went 7-2, or 7-3, I'm sorry. So we were 7 out of 10 games last weekend on the regular picks. If you want the $80,000 bankroll games, I'll make you 8 times your money this weekend. I'll turn 1,000 into 8,000. I'll turn 5,000 into 40,000. 10,000 will be turned into 80,000. If you want the bankroll games and you have at least $1,000 to bet on the first game, use code 777 when you call in. You'll speak to me, Bobby, or Tony, and we'll get you on the $80,000 bankroll games. The $80,000 bankroll games, of course, are our best games, and you're going to make 8 times your money from today till Monday. By Monday, your account will have 8 times the money in it. Just use code 777 when you call, and we'll get you on the $80,000 bankroll games. Again, the number is 888-484-G-MAN, 888-484-4626. Our free picks are hitting 2 out of every 3, 66%. So even if you don't want to buy anything, you're going to get 3 free winners for today and 2 for tomorrow. 888-484-4626. Bobby, it seems like these games, every year my percentage goes up a little bit, and it seems like these games are getting better and better. But the only thing that is definitely true is the season goes too fast.
Definitely, Jerry. I mean, you have to look at percentages. That's what this is about. It's about percentages, wins and losses. You and I could sit here for 52 minutes and brag about how great the games are, but if you don't come in on it, whether it's $3.99 or you're spending $1,000 to get in on our $80,000 bankroll games, which are the best games that we have to offer. You're not going to know about it. So you got to be in it to win it. We say it every week. So if you're listening to the show, you're listening to us right now, you put our phone number down, you call us later, or you call us tomorrow, the opportunity is there. You have to figure out what's the best plan for me. I'm listening to the show week in and week out. I'm coming on board. I'm making money, but it's how much am I going to make? Well, you have to figure out the numbers. You know what you have in your checking account. You know what you have in your savings account. You know what you have underneath the mattress, the chock full of nuts can. Wherever you hide your dough, you have to figure out how much of that are you willing to start, putting on our games. And we'll tell you, if you live out here in Vegas, it's a no-brainer. If you're listening to us, in Charlotte, if you're listening to us in Seattle, if you're listening to us in San Diego, and you're going to cross the border, well, however you got to get the games in, all right, there is a will, there is a way. It's, again, I always use the terminology. It's not rocket science, all right? If you want to cross the border and get our games, we'll figure out what's the best way for you to make money on these games. So, there's opportunity out there. You have to make the decision. How am I going to use these guys' games? Am I going to cross the border?
Yep.
Am I going to, sign up with these guys? All right. There is a way to make money on sports betting, doing it the right way. 888-484-4626 is the number to give us a call, and we'll do the rest for you. It's not rocket science. Nope. It's an opportunity to make money on the games. We'll walk you from A to Z. How do I get these games? Bobby, you tell me, how do I get in on it? Not rocket science again. I hate even using that term, but there's an opportunity knocking on your door to make money on these games. 888-484-4626. All right. So, if there's a will, there's a way. We have the games. You need to bet these games however you can. All right. We'll supply you with the winners, and you have to do the rest. It's not, it's not that hard to do. Where do I bet the games Monday through Friday? Well, again, it's all set up for you. You just have to figure out a way to make it happen. You got to call us up. We'll get you the games. You bet the games. And then, obviously, we're going to win more than we're going to lose. And you just have to point the car in that direction, and we'll do the rest for you.
Well, Bobby, we're going to have Stephanie on in the next segment, and she's not the Stephanie from Cincinnati. She's another Stephanie from San Diego.
Right.
And she said that she heard Stephanie from Cincinnati on the show, and she said she had the same name as her. So anyway, she wasn't even going to pay us this week. She was just going to call to get information, but she said I was so convincing that she gave it a shot. And on Monday when I talked to her, she said what shocked her the most is how little she did to make all that money. She turned $5,000 into $40,000 in the weekend, and she did hardly anything for it. She just did what I told her to do. She mimicked what I told her to do. She bet $5,000 on Wake Forest. As a matter of fact, she called me up thinking that she lost that game because she didn't realize that Wake Forest could lose that game and she could still win. She was plus 14, but they lost by 3 or 4 they lost by. And then when she checked her account, it had double the money and it had $10,000 in it. So she called me up and said, Wake Forest lost, correct? And I said, no, they lost the game, but they won the bet. And that's why she had won. So anyway, that's how little she knew about it. And she said it was shocked how little you have to do to make all that money. And she works hard for a living. And, and she turned $5,000 into $40,000 this weekend. So, she was surprised at how easy it was.
Exactly. I mean, Jerry, I heard the conversation. You walked her through the process, and it wasn't hard.
No.
Okay. I mean, I have a 78-year-old gentleman. The guy, he worked his tail off his whole career. This guy worked his ass off. Excuse my French. But this guy figured out where he can bet the games without having to travel to Nevada, and he made it happen. So we supply the winners. He just had to figure out, okay, well, how do I do this? We told him how to do it. And now what? Now the guy's $15,000 richer. Okay. And how's he going to do it today? He's going to do it the old-fashioned way. I'm going to give him the game, and he's going to cross the border. He's going to go from San Diego over to, Caliente, and he's going to bet the game.
Bobby, I never heard that much about Mexico. I don't know. I wouldn't go to bet a lot of money in Mexico. Is it safe there or anything?
No,
I mean,
it's totally safe.
Really?
This guy, he listened to directions.
Was he in San Diego?
He followed. Yeah, he's in San Diego.
So it's quick. It's right through the
half hour.
Yeah.
Jerry, it was just like magic. And this guy said the same thing. He was like, Bobby, I don't know how I'm doing this. I'm going to follow you to the letter. You just tell me what I have to do, and I'm going to do exactly what you tell me to do. All right. So you lead me to the promised land. You tell me how to bet the game. All right. And I'll make it happen for you. And guess what? 3-0. The guy went from point A to point B, from point C to point D. And before you know it, he was, went to the border with $1,000, and he came home with $8,000.
Unbelievable.
So wasn't rocket science, but he figured out. I told him how to bet the game. Obviously smart enough to do it.
Yeah.
And he made it happen. All I had to do was say, this is the first game that you're going to bet. After this game wins, you're going to take the money that you just won. You're going to put it on game number 2. All right. Go enjoy. Have a few drinks. All right. Collect the money on game number 2. And then you're going to bet game number 2. And then you're going to put it on game number 3.
Yep.
And before you know it, after 3-0, now the guy went from 2 to 4, 4 to 8, 8 to 16.
Mm-hmm.
He was.
We should get him on the show next week.
You know what? He's going to be on the show. He tried to be on the show today. He just he couldn't figure out how to make it work. So that was a little bit my fault. But he's going to be on the show next week. Yeah. After he wins today and he wins tonight and he wins tomorrow, this guy is going to go 3-0, and he's going to slow it down. And you're going to love this guy. I mean, you spoke to him once.
Good.
But this guy, I'm telling you, for all you, folks out there that are a little older, you're going to spread the word, and you're going to figure out how to bet game A, game B, and game C. All right. And you're going to figure it out. And this guy is going to talk, and he's going to talk slow, and he's going to tell you how to get it done, and you're going to love it. So for those guys that are listening, and gals, all right, there's a lot of people out there,
Bobby,
a little older, and they're going to do it.
Yeah, well, Bobby, when Steph called me on Saturday off the radio show, she just said, is this really complicated? And I said, you're going to be shocked at how easy it is. So I gave her the phone number. She didn't have any place. She says, well, I have no place that I could bet unless I get on a plane and go to Vegas. And I said, well, look, I have a sports book that I've been using for 15 years. I can give you their number. You could use them or not use them. I don't get anything for you calling them. The only thing that I get is I know you're going to get paid after you win, and that's the only horse I have in the race. The only dog I have in the hunt is I want you to get paid after you win, because if you don't get paid and then I don't get paid, and I wasted all my talent and time to make you money and you didn't get paid. So she called up the place. 5 minutes later, she was back on the phone with me. I said, what happened? You had a problem? She said, nope, it's all done. It took less than 5 minutes to get her account set up. So they took her credit card. She put $5,000 in the account, and then she paid me, and then she went off, like I said, $5,000 on Wake Forest, $10,000 on Wisconsin, $20,000 on the Lions, and now it's Monday, and she's got her money back that she started with. She took the $10,000 out that she started with, and now everything she's playing with is the book's money. She's playing with free money now. So it's good.
Magic. It's magic, and it's not that hard, Jerry. You and I have been doing this for a long time. We were able to get people way younger than us to figure out how to do it. All right. They made their money. And, the older you are, let's face it, there's a part of your brain that just, gets a little slower. Yeah.
Well, she made a good point to me. She made a good point to me. She says, I put the $10,000 on my credit card. I didn't even get the bill yet, and I already got the money back in. So it's like it never happened. She said it was like it never happened. I put the money right back. Monday. It was New Year's, obviously, on Monday. So she called up on Monday for the payout, and she got it Tuesday. She got a payout on Tuesday. She paid the credit card back, and now it's in 3 days she hasn't put any money out, and she's got 40 minus. She took out 15. She's got $25,000 in her account, and it's free money. She didn't have that $25,000 on Friday when she started, and she's already got $5,000 profit because she took out 15. So it was like magic, she said.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes we talk fast, and that's just the way, we're wired. But, when people that are listening to the show, you have to realize it's Saturday morning. It's really early. I've been up for the last 4 hours. So, my world starts at, 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, especially on Saturdays.
But when you call us up on a daily basis, you're gonna figure it out that we're doing this. I'm in Vegas, so it's 3 hours behind.
Right.
But you have to realize that we've been doing this all day and all night. So,
for 65 years combined.
Right, exactly. So if you can bear with us, us crazy New Yorkers, we don't sleep. New York is a town that never sleeps. Vegas is a town that never sleeps.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, if you can follow simple directions, we give you the game. You go to bet the game, whether you're betting at MGM, Caesars Palace, Tropicana, New York, the Luxor, it doesn't matter, okay? We tell you who to bet.
Yep.
You go bet the game at any casino. Some of these casinos are all hooked up with each other. Again, it's not hard to do. We don't really care what casino you go to.
As long as you get paid.
Some casinos have better lines than others. We can't control that. But what we can control, though, is what's the game, how much you're betting on it, and how to do it, and how to bet it correctly, and make sure that after we cover the spread, you go collect your money, all right, and then you bet it on game number 2 or game number 3.
Yeah.
So,
people tell me that the biggest regret that they have is on Monday when they call us. They say, "Why didn't you tell me to bet more on these 3 games?"
Right. Well, again, we don't. I don't
want people betting with money they don't have, though. That's what I tell them. I said, "You're right where you should be," because.
Right.
It's still gambling at the end of the day, and I don't want you betting money that you don't have. You don't bet with your rent money, you don't bet with your children's college fund, and you don't bet with money that you need for your bills. It's for people that have a little extra cash that want to make money. That's what it's for. I mean, we both had this certain Dr. H. Remember him from Atlanta, Georgia? The guy was a trauma. Yep. What was he? A trauma room surgeon?
Yep.
He was a trauma room surgeon. He'd call us up in the middle of an operation to get his games, remember?
Mm-hmm.
And
crazy.
It was crazy. He said, "I got somebody on the table. He's opened up. I got 5 minutes till he bleeds out. What you got for me, Jerry?"
Yeah, the guy was amazing. Bobby, listen, I got a guy who got hit by a truck and a motorcycle at the same time. What are we doing? Okay, Dr. H, this is what we're going to do. We're going to bet this game. You have X amount of dollars. You're going to put that much on the game. After the game wins, you're going to go collect the X amount of dollars, and then we're going to turn around, and you're going to put that much money on game number 2 or game number 3. So, after you do it a few times, you should understand how it goes. And again, I hate to use the term. It's not rocket science, but it is something that if you follow simple directions, you can make it work, okay?
Definitely.
I supply the game. You get the game in. The game wins. You go collect your money. Everybody's happy except the casino.
The only people that don't make money at this, and I say it all the time, is people that don't listen. People that do it on their own. People that if I don't give them a game on a certain day, they got to go bet something on their own. And we make it look so easy that they're convinced that they could actually win because we make it look so easy. I'll hit 10, 12 games in a row for a guy, and then if I don't give him a game one day, he gets all upset and he goes out and bets on his own, and then they lose. And then, they lose big. So as easy it is for me to make it for you, you're a doctor, you're a truck driver, you're a lawyer. You do what you do for a living. If I get hurt, if I fall, if I get in a car accident or something happens to me, I go see a trauma room doctor. I don't go and try to fix myself. And the same token, if you're a doctor and you don't know anything about sports, you call us and let us make you the money. And it's simple. Know what you know and know what you don't know. And that's what it's all about, Bobby.
Yeah, and that's, those are the kind of the ABCs of how we do this.
Yes.
But again, the games are important, Jerry. You and I have been looking at these games for a lot of years.
Yeah.
We've been looking at how these teams go against the spread. And you know what? Sometimes we are guilty of not talking more about the actual games themselves, okay, about how this team does against the spread. But once you sign up with us, we are going to explain to you a lot slower on how this team does against the spread.
Yeah, when you get off the phone with us to make your bet, you're going to know why you're betting it and how much your money, and you're going to feel good about it.
Exactly. I mean, if I had you betting 20,000, 40,000, 80,000 on a game,
I'm going to tell you why.
You're going to listen to everything that I have to say.
Exactly.
All right. And it's going to come down to us talking a little slower. Again, we're New Yorkers. Everything's going 100 miles an hour. But we're going to explain to you why we like this game. Okay. Or, why do we like, Portland at Cleveland? And Portland's getting 8 points. They're +8. The odds makers have determined that Cleveland's 8 points better than Portland at home. On a Tuesday night. Okay, why is that? And we're going to talk to you about that.
Right.
Okay, but after a while, you're not going to ask us all these questions. You're just going to say, Bobby, who's the game? And we're going to tell you why we like the game. All right, but we're not going to talk to you. We're not going to explain it to you like you're 3 years old.
Right.
The first couple of games, of course we are. So you know what we're betting, why we're betting it.
Right, because you're in your infancy stage with us, so you are 3 years old.
you're going to want to know, why am I putting all this money on this team?
Right,
Okay,
definitely.
well, here's why. But down the road, this stuff is going to start to register, and you're going to start to understand that, okay, Bobby, Jerry, and Tony are betting this game because, Cleveland at home on a Tuesday night, if they're, laying more than 5 points and they're at home, they're going to cover 72% of the time. But if you're going to put 20 grand on it, it's going to be a little better than that stat, especially if LeBron James isn't 100%. So, these are things that we're going to look at from A to Z, all right, before we have you bet that much money. We're not having you bet $40,000 on something that we feel good about. That's not what this is about. We better feel better than just feel good. So a lot of ways to make money in this business. There's a lot of ways to lose money. 888-484-4626. That's the magic number. You call that number. We'll explain to you why we make money, how much money you're going to make. All right, but you got to make the call. You can't just keep listening to the show and expect miracles. You got to pick up the phone. You got to call us. You got to come on board. 888-484-4626. Now, look outside, folks. It's a Saturday. The wind is blowing. It's snowing. It's winter, folks. So you want to make money this time of the year where everybody else is crawled up, now's the time to do it. All right, there's plenty of ways to make money in the wintertime. All right, so don't hibernate like bears do. All right, you want to get in the game, pick up the phone. We'll call you back, and we'll tell you how to make money.
We got to take a break. We got to take a break.
888, let me get that number out, 888-484-4626.
All right, we got to take a break, folks. But before we do that, I want everybody to call up and get their free picks for today. We're giving 3 free winners for today. All callers are going to get absolutely free today. The winner of the Titans-Chiefs, plus 2 college basketball games, Louisville, Clemson, and Notre Dame, Syracuse. 3-0, absolutely free. Even the call is free. 888-484-4626. 888-484-G-Man is the number. Call for your 3 free winners for today. If you're listening to the show on Sunday, you're going to get the winner of the Bills, Jaguars, plus the over-under, our 2-team NFL parlay of the year. Give us a call for 5 free winners, 888-484-4626. You're going to get 5 free winners for this weekend, and our free picks are even hitting 66%, 2 out of every 3. So give us a call. If you don't want to spend a dime, we'll still give you 5 free picks, 3 today and 2 tomorrow. We also got a couple of great specials. If you want to get a month, if you're a small player, we got a month of basketball for $399, a month of basketball for $399, and you're going to get the rest of the NFL through the Super Bowl for free. For $399, you're going to get a month of basketball and all the rest of the football season. Also, if you want the $80,000 bankroll games, we'll get you on them. You want to make 8 times your money this weekend? Just use code 777 when you call in, and you'll get our bankroll games. I'll turn 1,000 into 8,000, 10,000 into 80,000, 5,000 into 40,000, 2,500 into 20,000. I will make you 8 times your money, guaranteed, or I work the rest of the season free. Again, if you want the bankroll games, use code 777, and you'll speak to me, Bobby, or Tony, and we're the only ones that handle those games. So when you call in, code 777 for the bankroll games. You could also listen to the show in its entirety. Go to www.jerrywins.com and you can listen to the entire show online. It's posted right now on the website. And while you're there, you can buy my guaranteed pick for $99. The game must win or your money back. Go to jerrywins.com and click on Pay If You Win with Jerry, and you'll get my guaranteed pick right now on the website. But again, folks, 888-484-G-Man is the number. Give us a call for 5 free winners or one of our great programs. Just ask for it, and we'll explain it to you. We'll walk you through it. 888-484-G-Man. You're listening to The Sports Advisor, and we'll be right back.
Hello, this is Bobby Edwards getting back to you from the Sports Advisors. We have been on fire since week 1, and I want everybody to pick up the phone and call us. I have a big underdog that's going to happen tonight. It's going to be one of my best underdogs of the year. You're going to pick up the phone and call us at 888-484-4626. That's 888-484-4626. My underdogs right now are hitting 65%. If you're out there and you're losing on your own, all you need to do, again, is pick up the phone. I'll have a big underdog tonight. tonight, and I can tell you right now, this is an underdog that's going to win outright. Pick up the phone and call us, 888-484-4626. But make sure you do yourselves a favor. If you're gambling on your own and you're not making any money, pick up the phone, 888-484-4626. I have a huge underdog that I'm looking at tonight that's going to win outright, 888-484-4626.
Many have tried, but only one has ever accomplished it. And that was winning the Las Vegas Sporting News Handicapping Challenge 3 times. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Here's Jerry Hendel of the Sports Advisors. Call him for a free selection on today's action. Call him for a free selection right now to prove how strong his information is. Call him at 1-800-484-4626. 1-800-484-4626. Jerry Hendel. Jerry, the only one.
I'm Jerry Hendel of the Sports Advisors. I want all your listeners to check out our new and improved website. Go to jerrywins.com. That's JERRYWINS.com. jerrywins.com. Each and every day we put up a free pick. Also, you got picks from the top handicappers in the country. Jerry Hendel, Bobby Edwards, Joe Madrano, and Sal Josephs. Go to jerrywins.com. Get a free pick every day. jerrywins.com.
Folks, you have got to stop. Stop listening to your brother-in-law, your bartender, whomever is giving you game information. You know it's not working. You've got to pick up the phone and call Jerry Hendel. He is America's only 3-time winner of the Las Vegas Sporting News Handicapping Championship. He has over 100 years' experience in his office of producing winning information. Thousands of dollars in software that catalogs and stores information on games. And solid nationwide sources with weekly updated game information. So call him now and get a free selection on tonight's game, simply to prove to you how powerful their game information is. That's right, it's free. 888-484-4626. The number again, 888-484-4626. So get serious and get this free pick from Jerry Hendel, America's only 3-time winner of the Las Vegas Sporting News Handicapping Challenge. Absolutely free, no cost or obligation. 888-484-4626. 888-484-4626.
And we're back. You're listening to the Sports Advisors, the nation's #1 sports investment firm. In case you just joined us, I'm your host, 3-time Las Vegas Sporting News handicapping champion. I'm Jerry Hendel. I'm joined in the studio by Bobby Edwards. Bobby is our underdog king and Big E specialist. And before we get to the show, though, I want to have all listeners to call right now. Everybody, I want you to call right now. Get 3 free winners for today. All callers are going to get absolutely free the winner of the Titans Chiefs, Louisville Clemson, and Notre Dame Syracuse. For tomorrow, you're going to get our NFL 2-team parlay, the Bills Jaguars, plus the over-under. So that's 5 free winners just for calling. 888-484-G-MAN is the number. 888-484-4626. Give us a call right now. 3 free winners for today and 2 for tomorrow. We also got a couple of great specials. We got the $399 special for a month of hoops. $399 for a month of hoops. You're going to get the rest of the football for free. Just ask for the $399 special when you call in, and we'll get you on that. And like I said, you'll get a month of basketball plus the rest of the football, which is the playoffs and the Super Bowl. You'll get that free just for signing up for the $399 special. Again, ask for the $399 special, and we'll give that to you. Also, the $80,000 bankroll games. If you want the bankroll games, use code 777 when you call in, and we'll get you on the bankroll games. You'll speak to me, Bobby, or Tony, and we're the guys that handle the bankroll games. So again, 888-484-4626. 888-484-G-MAN. Give us a call. $80,000 bankroll games. You're using code 777 to get them. Let's get rocking and rolling. Speaking of the bankroll games, I got on the phone Stephanie from San Diego. Stephanie was listening to the show last week and called in, and Stephanie made some money last weekend. Stephanie, welcome to the show. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, Jerry. I can hear you.
All right,
How are you?
Steph, are you nervous?
A little bit.
All right, don't be nervous. There's only millions of people listening, but you'll be all right. All right, listen, why don't you tell the folks, how you happened to call us? I think you were going to work. You said, why don't you tell them what happened?
Yeah, well, Jerry, I have been listening to your show for, a couple of months, and I hear of all these people making money, and so finally I decided I really was going to call in, although I was, pretty skeptical, and I thought I would honestly just get the 3 free games. But then honestly, after talking to you, I decided to try it out. And, you convinced me to put $5,000 in my bank account, and you gave me 3 winners, which I'm pretty excited about.
Good. All right, so the first game I gave you was on Saturday. So first of all, was it easy? You don't know, you never gambled before, you never bet on football,
no,
correct?
I still, even when you talk, that's why it was so helpful for me, because I don't know anything about gambling, and you actually really explained everything. Actually, my first game you gave me was Wake Forest, plus 14 over North Carolina, and then they lost by 4. And I was very nervous. I thought I lost all the money. I had bet 5,000. And when I looked, there was 10,000 in my account. So when I called you, you explained, that, I still won because they were allowed to get 14 points.
Right. And they only lost by 4, so they covered. All right, so good. So you had Wake Forest in your first game, and then you got another game Saturday night. What was the second game?
So the second game, I bet 10,000 on Wisconsin, 6 over Miami, and then they won 2. So I had 20,000 in my account, which was an even better day.
So they won the game 34-24, and they were losing the whole first half, but they came back and won. And then on Sunday, you called in. What game did you get Sunday?
Sunday, I was a little nervous because you told me to put the whole 20,000 on the Lions, and then they totally won. So honestly, I went from 5,000 to almost 40,000, and from Saturday to Monday. It was
so you excited?
Phenomenal. I'm beyond phenomenal. I paid a bunch of bills, went to Louis Vuitton, and then you and I have a plan for the games for this week.
Right. So I'm going to explain to the folks. I'm going to tell them. So what she did is on Monday she called and she took back the 10,000 that she started with, and plus another 5 out. So she took out 15. She still has 25,000 to play with, and she's already made a $5,000 profit. Whether she loses that whole 25,000 or wins, she's already got 5,000 profit. So in one weekend, you turned. And you told me a good point, too. You didn't even get the bill for your credit card yet, and you already got the money back.
Exactly.
All right, so what would you say to people that never bet before that are thinking about calling us? Because people that never bet before end up making the most amount of money.
I would have to say for anyone who's never bet before, they're very good on explaining how things work for you, and keeping it simple. And the reality is at the end of the day, you just make money.
There you go. All right. And also, it doesn't hurt that one of our biggest success stories is Stephanie from Cincinnati. She's got the same name as you.
Yeah, so any other Stephanies, feel free to definitely call in. Apparently, we do very well.
There you go. All right, listen, thank you for taking time out of your busy day to call in, and you were phenomenal, and we're going to make you some money today, and we're going to keep going. We'll have you back on the show in a few weeks, and you could give them a progress report.
All right, sounds good, Jerry. Thanks.
All right, have a good day. All right, Bobby, so it is a success story. I'm telling you, Bobby, I had to stay on the phone with her, literally, to walk her through betting the game. She didn't know anything about betting, and now she's a pro at it in one weekend.
Yeah, no, but that's very common. So, here's
the less you know, the better.
Who really didn't know a football from a basketball.
Really?
And I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to be male chauvinistic. We have guys that aren't really sure what the heck is going on either. So,
listen, Vegas is full of guys that know everything, and they still leave a deposit.
They're the biggest losers out there, and I don't, I don't want to say that in a negative way.
It's true.
But everybody thinks, they
just have enough knowledge to be dangerous.
Exactly. So we're trying to stop people from, dropping little Johnny and little Susie's, college fund. We don't want you to go there. At least give us the opportunity, to do the right thing with the money that you're about to drop. And again, these people that come to Vegas, and I see it all the time, Jerry. I mean, you got to realize I'm sitting out here. I see a lot of people getting off the plane when I go from New York to Vegas. Everybody smiles, and then that flight back, from Vegas to New York. No, there's no smiles. There's a lot of long faces. There's a funny joke there with the horse. You probably know it better than I do. But, the biggest thing is if you're going to come to Vegas or you're going to sit at home and bet these games, let professional handicappers at least give us a shot, to help you win some games. And that's all we're asking. From there, it should all be, fun and profitable. And a lot of times it is. Sometimes it's not. But you got to give yourself an opportunity here. And that's what this show is about. It's an opportunity to win more than you lose. And our, forte happens to be betting on sports. Jerry loves to bet poker. I'm not so much a gambling kind of guy. I do enough gambling when it comes to sports. So, again, when you call us up, you're giving yourself an opportunity to make money on sports betting. What better way to do it than with people who've done it as long as you and I have done it, Jerry? And that's all we're trying to say to people. Don't do it on your own. Put your ego to the side and let us win some games for you. And you'll be surprised how if you listen to us, even with a loss here or there, we're not winning every game. We're not telling you you're going to win every game. But what we're telling you is you're giving yourself an opportunity to win with professional handicappers, people that do this for a living. So that's what we're telling you to do. Listen to us. And you can make a lot of money. There's been a lot of people that didn't know what 50 grand looked like.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to throw the number out there, 888-484-4626. That's the number where you call us. We take your phone number. We call you back. And then we explain to you exactly how you're going to bet these games and how you're going to make money doing it. So it's 888, toll free, 888-484-4626. That's the number to call us. We'll take your phone number down. Myself, Jerry, Tony will call you back, and we'll get you a program that's best for you.
Well, Bobby, here's the games last weekend that the geniuses, that people, that so-called knowledgeable people bet. Baltimore lost outright, laying 7.5 points. 78% of the public was on Baltimore. The Falcons, They won the Falcons game. It was 68%. They lost the New Orleans game, 61% bet New Orleans. They lost Jacksonville, 59% bet Jacksonville. They lost Pittsburgh. That was 85% of the people bet Pittsburgh over Cleveland. The Redskins, 70%. The Vikings, the public won. That was 80%. Seattle, 80%. They lost. And the Rams, 81%. The biggest game was 81%. The Rams over the 49ers. They figured, how could the Rams lose? They were getting points. The Rams were getting 5 points, and they bet that 81%, and they lost. So the public lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 9 games the public lost. So, I mean, that's people that know everything, and they lost 7 out of 9 games still, so it tells you something.
And that's pretty average, though, right, Jerry? I mean,
the average public loses about 60%.
Right, and that's if you look at that on a weekly basis, that's why the casinos look like they look.
Yeah.
Okay.
And with the 10% juice, you can't win.
No, and the casinos, their job is to take your money. Our job is to try and put it back in your pocket.
Billions of dollars are spent gambling every week. Billions, between legal and illegal. We just want to take a little piece of the pie. We still need people to lose. Otherwise, the books would all be out of business and we couldn't win. But for you guys that are losing, thank you, because I wouldn't make my money if people didn't lose. But, if a fewer percent of the people can win, that would be great. Our customers, if you could call us, we'll make you money.
No, listen, there's a ton of people out there, Jerry, that don't make money. We know that. That's why the casinos look like they do, whether it's poker, whether it's blackjack, whether it's craps. All right. And you know what the biggest money maker is the one-armed bandit.
Yep. That's why they call them one-armed bandits. That's where they.
As soon as you walk. Right.
Yep.
As soon as you walk into a casino,
right in your face.
What do you see?
Right in your face.
Listen. The funny thing is, Jerry, when I get off the plane and I go to the men's room, what's in there?
Slot machines.
It's the one.
How about the bathroom at the bathroom at the airport? Has slot machines.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I thought you meant the bathroom in the casino.
That.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about I get off the plane, I go to do my business in the men's room, and what's there? One-armed bandit.
Yep.
That's it. You got some 75-year-old guy, pulling down on that arm. And you know what? He probably lost $100 before he even got to do his business in the men's room.
We only got 2 minutes left.
That's what we're talking about. Right. The casinos are made to make money. That's what they do. So we're saying, listen, give yourself an opportunity to keep some of that money or put some back in your pocket. 888-484-4626. All right. Not only will we show you and teach you how to make money betting on sports, but we'll give you a little secret on how to make money playing blackjack. Jerry's an expert at this stuff. Yeah, so nobody spends more time during the day
end of the show, though,
trying to make money. All right. 888-484-4626.
There we go.
Away.
That's the end of the show for this week, folks, but we're going to be on right through the end of March now. We took 2 weeks off for the Christmas vacation and New Year's, and now we'll be back on till the end of March. So you can listen to us every week again, same bat time, same bat channel. But before we go, I want all listeners to pick up the phone and give us a call. Right now, 3 free winners for today. I'm going to give you the winner of the Titans-Chiefs. That's in the NFL. Louisville-Clemson, college basketball, plus Notre Dame-Syracuse. 3-0 free just for calling. 888-484-4626. 888-484-G-Men. Also, you're going to get our NFL 2-team parlay tomorrow. The Bills, Jaguars, plus the over-under. 5 winners just for calling. 888-484-G-Men. 888-484-4626 is the number. Give us a call right now. Also, we got a couple of great specials. $399. You're going to get a month of basketball plus the rest of the football free. Just ask for the $399 special, and we'll get you on that. That's like $10 a day, $12 a day, and you're going to get winners every day, 70% winners, and you're going to make money. If you're a small player, it's a perfect program. Or if you want to make 8 times your money this weekend, and you got at least $1,000 to bet, $10,000 to bet, get our $80,000 bankroll games. Just use code 777 when you call. The number's 888-484-G-Man. Code 777. You speak to me, Bobby, or Tony, and we'll get you on the $80,000 bankroll games. Again, 888-484-4626. Call us right now. Operators are standing by. Last but not least, if you want to listen to the show in its entirety, go to the website, jerrywins.com, www.jerrywins.com. And while you're there, you can get my guaranteed pick. The game's up right now. Guaranteed your money back. Go to Pay If You Win with Jerry at www.jerrywins.com. But 888-484-G-Man is the number. Call us right now. Let us start making money today. You're listening to the Sports Advisors. See you next week.